Hello guys, welcome once again to my tutorial. In this tutorial guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, or because in this my YouTube channel and my Facebook page I will be showing you guys how to create trending graphic designs and video editing. Okay, popular graphic designs. I'm going to be teaching you how to replicate it using your Pixel app. So in this tutorial I'll be showing you a particular design we're going to be replicating. So this is the design we're going to be replicating today. So we're going to be replicating this design today. I'm going to be showing the process how this design was achieved. Now guys, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to first of all know the dimension of this design, the dimension, and this is a square design first of all. So we're going to be setting that in our Pixel app. Okay guys, so come here to your image size, then I'm going to be giving it 3000 by 3000. Okay, so once I'm done with that, the next thing I'll be doing here is to give this background a color. Now the color we are going to be using here is this color you are seeing, which is some kind of purple color. So what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be giving our background a purple color. So come over. There are different ways to achieve the background though, but I'm going to be showing you this my method, so just learn it. So we're going to be giving it a purple color. So this is the purple we're going to be using. Okay, let's make it more lighter. Okay, so after that, the next thing I'm going to be doing here, let's enable our grid for better alignment. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be importing a kind of, if you look at this design properly, this is one thing that most designers do. If you study them very well, they make sure that whenever they are creating a background, they add a little bit of some pattern or texture to it. The reason why for this is because it makes the design looking more detailed. Yeah, plain background does not really help your design. So whenever you add some kind of faded pattern or faded texture to your design, it makes the design look more detailed. You understand? It's engrossed the viewers. I don't know if you get the point. So basically we won't talk much about that today, so because this is the first video of my kind. So we'll be replicating a lot of graphic designs, that trending and popular graphic designs from top designers. So this design is not my design, you got it right. So shout out to the person who designed it. My own purpose of this tutorial is to show those who does not know how to do this design, how to get it achieved, and many more designs. So guys, let's just go straight into this video. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing here is to bring in a pattern. So I might not be able to get this exact pattern, so I'll be using an available pattern in my phone. So first thing I'm going to do is to create a shape. So once I create a shape, make sure the shape fits this background properly. And the next thing I'm going to do is to go to gradient and go to make sure this white color, I change the color to a darker purple. Okay, then this one I'm going to change it to purple, but a transparent purple. Got it right. So I drag this one closer, click on OK. So once I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to do is to go to texture. Make sure this image is this shape is selected. So I'm going to go to my texture import a texture to that. So I'm gonna go to my gallery, or there are different ways, but let's see if this won't work out. If it doesn't work out, we're gonna apply another method to it. So all these things can be gotten on Pinterest, these textures. So I'm gonna be trying a method. I don't know if this method will work, but let's see if it will work out. Okay, you see it doesn't work out. So what I'm going to do is click on delete. So I'm going to change this background to gradient. So sorry if I'm confusing you, but just follow up the video. I promise you understand it. So let me change these colors. So the first thing is this color here. Can you see the color? Then I'm going to be changing it to darker purple. Then this one will be a lighter purple. Okay guys, so once I'm done with that, I click on OK. Then I'm going to be importing an image, a texture. It can be any texture, in as much it's just to add more detail to the background. So it can be any texture, okay. So I would like to use this. Let me try this. Okay guys, so once I import it, the next thing I'm going to do is to go to my color filter, change the hue to purple to make sure it matches this purple I have here. Saturation down, brightness, click on OK. Then go to color, erase color, enable it, click on your color picker and select these darker parts, click on OK. So once you do that, you can increase the tolerance a bit. Can you see what I did here? Click on OK. Then you can increase the size. So let's go to opacity. So you reduce the opacity. So click on OK. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to lock this layer. So I think we have achieved applying texture. So it can be any texture, but the texture they actually use in that design is a bit different from what I use here. But it doesn't matter because I may not be able to get the texture. So I want to apply this white bottom part. Can you see this white? So I want to apply it to my design. Sometimes this white is not pure white. So let me just show you how to achieve it. So once you come to this white, what you just do, come to color, click on color, then just swag this white a little bit forward, understand? So click on OK. So you can just shape it down. So once you're done with that, you can then import any picture you want to use, which is those children picture. So I'm going to be using, I think I have some pictures here. I actually use photo room to trim my pictures. I use photo room, but let me see if I have any children picture I can use here, any students. Okay, I think this picture is nice, this picture, but I will have to trim it with photo room. So let me see if I can use my color, erase color. It cannot work. So let me take it to photo room. So I'm going to be pausing this video. Then when I'm done trimming, I will play it back. So welcome guys. Okay, this is the picture that the original picture. So I'm going to be importing I actually went to enhance the picture on Adobe Lightroom. I'm going to be showing you guys later on. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel, how I enhance the picture in Adobe Lightroom, and also I trim the picture. So you will see that there's a total difference in the original picture and this picture. So let me delete the original picture. So whenever you import picture from Pixel to Pixel always duplicate the picture, because the original imported one loses quality. It loses its quality. Okay, so I have duplicated it now. So I just need to crop this picture. So I need to crop it. I think it's 2. So once I crop it, I'll take it down to this place. So I'm going to take it to behind these other layers. Okay, so guys, so the next thing I need to do here is to I need to lock this layer. So the next thing I need to do here is to, let's see, okay, I need to work on the saturation of the picture. So before I do that, we are still missing some stuffs here, like the color balancing that is here and here are not the same color balancing. So we have to fix that. We have to fix that a lot. So I think it's from the background. So let's just fix that background color. So let's fix the background color maybe. So we need to work on this face, reduce it to more lighter purple than this. We need to work on the lightness. Okay, so this other one, I don't know. So let's work on the color of the background. Okay, so this purple, sorry, let's reduce the intensity. Okay, so this picture we imported, let's work on the opacity of the picture. So let's work on the opacity, or let's work on tolerance. Okay, so let's work on the opacity. Take it down a little bit. Okay, so now this picture, so I'm going to be working on the color filter, then work on saturation. Can increase the contrast, can reduce the bright. Let's work on saturation. Okay, I think it's better. So let's lock these layers. Okay, so the next thing we need to do here is to work on the text. So I'm going to be copying this text with my data. So there's a tool called Google Lens. I'm going to be using it to copy my so guys, I have my happy resumption. So let me change the fonts. The font matters a lot. Kind of font you use on design matters a lot. Seriously, matters a lot. Make sure you use a font that depicts what you are actually doing, that talks more about your design. So I'm going to be going with this font. So let me just press enter here. Okay, click on OK. So just take it. So I'm going to increase the size. Okay, so once I'm now increasing the size, I'll change the alignment to justify. Click on OK. Then I'm going to work on the spacing, reduce the spacing a bit. Then I'm going to work on the line spacing also. Okay. Click on OK, then reduce the size. Okay guys, so let me still drop this guy's picture down small, so we can have enough room. So now let me just lock the other layers. So the next thing I'm going to be doing here is to copy the remaining text. Okay guys, I'm going to copy the remaining text. So let me paste it here. Click on OK. Reduce the size. Then work on the alignment to justify. Change the alignment to justify. Then work on the fonts. I think let's use this semi bold. Okay, then so we work on the line spacing. Let's justify this. Okay, it may not be so perfect, but I think in the nearest videos we'll be doing, we get more perfection. So what is next is to copy the last text. So I want to be adding the logo to it because I don't have the logo, so you can try out adding the logo yourself. So what I want to add here is just the last text I have below, which is this. Okay, let me unlock this. Sorry, let me unlock this and drag it down a little bit. Okay, so let me add the logo, the text. I mean the text which is down. Sorry. I'm coming. Let me confirm it. The font I was using here was a simple font. Okay, I'll fix that. So let me just change this first. So this is the text here. So I'm gonna just zoom it in for perfection's sake. So once I zoom it in, I'll just reduce the size, make this, change the color to something blue, a dark blue. So let's change the fonts of this design. Okay, let's use this font. So work on the line spacing, reduce the line spacing. Then I'm going to change the color. think this guy used the same color. So if there's any color mistake, we'll change it later. So now let's just bring this thing size, reduce it here. Okay, then once we do that, we can copy it and edit it to the last stuff, which is this foundation. So what will happen here is that we will change the font to a lighter font of that same kind. So I'm going to find the lighter font of it, which is this foundation. So what I have here is that the mistake I have here is that in this text I have a mistake in this text, which is this text. So I want to change the font. I'm going to change the font to something regular, medium. Then once I do that, click on OK. Then I'm going to go to bold. Click on bold. Then I'm going to highlight the ones up, which is this ones that are up. Sorry for that. So this is one I'm going to highlight. Click on bold, click on OK. So once I'm done, I'm going to save this design. So I'll save it as picture also. So you can add logo to that part if you want to. So I'm going to enhance this picture and show you the after, and this is the before, this is the after. So I actually use Snapseed and Lightroom to edit the design to make it pop. So that is it guys about this video. So subscribe, like my channel, follow my page. I'm going to be showing you how to create trending designs with pixel lab and other stuffs. Thank you guys for watching this video. One love.